I am officially out of my early 30s and turning 34 this year. My early 30s felt like an extension of my 20s, and age has always been just a number to me. So having the label mid-30s makes me sound older than I feel. My late 20s was a time of stagnant turmoil. I was waiting for things to happen to me because I didn't know how to get to where I wanted to be. In contrast, my 30s has been a time of a lot of change and also a race against the clock, as if I only have a limited amount of time to hit my accomplishments. Here's what I learned at age 34. I've been making strides on clearing the clutter that I let build up over the years. I'm learning that less is not only more, but better. Having fewer things means having a lighter mental load. It helps clear the noise and unwanted distractions and helps me focus on things that really matter. I cleared out a lot of the clothes that I used to wear and created a minimalist wardrobe. Instead of buying fast fashion, I pivoted to ethical and well-made pieces. Now I'm moving on to digital minimalism. I'm deleting apps that I no longer use or need. My email inbox used to be in the thousands. Now I'm getting it down to 0. I used to think that the best people were the ones who can do everything. I especially applied this idea into my career. It turned me into a jack of all trades but master of none. I'm appreciating the value and learning that it's better to be really skilled in one area as opposed to just being competent in everything. It's also a way of simplifying my life. I want to start posting on Instagram again. And in the past, I used to want to do so many things with my photos. Now I just want to try to stick to one style. There's nothing I find more satisfying than uploading a completed video onto YouTube. Doom scrolling through social media feels great at the moment, but it's like junk food. I always feel like crap afterwards. Instead, using that time and energy into creating something that's a reflection of myself and putting it out into the world is the best feeling. When I bought my Sony Alpha camera, I had the intention of taking photos. Then I learned how to film and edit videos. In 2021, I learned about cryptocurrency. And in the year before that, in 2020, I got my finances together and learned about investing. The point is to always learn something new. My background is in healthcare, so I feel pretty well versed in that particular field, but I wanted to widen my scope of knowledge. When I did, I felt like my world just got so much bigger because I was learning about how everything worked. I always wondered about how people make videos, how to trade and invest in stocks, but I never actually sat down and figured things out until the pandemic happened, which leads me to my next topic. As I reach my 34th birthday, it feels unreal how quickly I got here. Everyone talks about how quickly time can pass. There's a few theories of why life seems to pass by so much more quickly as adults compared to when we were children. So one theory is that in adulthood, life becomes routine and repetitive, so the days, weeks, months, and years start blending in together. A suggested solution is to live a spontaneous life and do something different every day. But the thing is, being spontaneous can also become routine. In my 20s, I went through a wanderlust phase where I was getting on an international flight every 2 months. And I went through different hobbies like cosplay and learning German. And time still feels like it passed really quickly. So I don't think that doing something different every day has an effect on slowing down time. The only thing we have control over is living deliberately. It's important to have goals and not drift through life. Travel is something I will never regret. It has been a fulfilling experience, but I was using my checklist of destinations as a replacement of real life goals. As I was out exploring the world, I was putting the self-development of my life at home on hold. The pandemic has shown me that learning new things that align with your personal goals is satisfying and time well spent.